All right, everybody. Today I'm gonna show you how to get stuff for free. Well, actually, get paid and get stuff for free because buying things is expensive, and especially if you're a new player. This is what I have on me. It's just a spacesuit and a pistol with a couple mags for my pistol. That's all you need. You don't need any fancy guns or armor, because what we're gonna do is spawn a bunker mission and go take all the gear that we find in the bunker. So obviously my spacesuit and helmet are different than the white default ones, but they function exactly the same. So you and your default spacesuit will have the same protection that I do. And I do have a pistol on me. You don't actually have to bring any guns, but I like having a gun, you know, just in case, and also it'll let me do this faster. But you can do this without any guns. It's just a little bit more risky. But the thing about being a new player and having nothing is that you have nothing to lose. So set your spawn point at a station, go in your contracts, hit up the mercenary, and assist in defending site is what you're going to look for, or provide backup or something of that nature, depending on what system you're in. So I'm going to accept that. They're normally 15,000 for a reward. Basically what it is there's security bunkers. You're going to go in and help defend the bunker from Ninetales enemies. There will be friendly security guards in there that you cannot shoot, or you will get a crime stat. Make sure to accept your call to arms as well, so you get paid extra when you kill things. Let's find where it is. All right, it's Millerand. Set your frickin' thing. So the great thing about this is you don't have to worry about losing your stuff, because it's not your stuff, right? It's stuff that you have gotten for free from NPCs, and it will basically, it just really helps your economy. A lot of times what will happen is I start my session by doing a bunker mission and getting all the gear for free, rather than going to a store and buying it. And if you happen to live through your session and keep your gear, then all the better, right? You can have the free gear for as long as you want. You also get cool stuff from the bunkers that you can't buy in the store, like Ninetales armor, special weapons like railguns, grenade launchers. And it also doesn't have to be a security bunker mission. It could be almost any PvE mission that you can accept. It's all going to have enemies and security personnel that you can take loot from. When you have a mission at a security bunker, or whatever bunker it gives you where you're helping security personnel, the turrets at the site should be friendly to you. It doesn't always work out that way. There are a few times where I've had it just be glitched out and it doesn't like me for some reason. In that case, you just have to either kill the turrets if you have a gimbaled larger ship, or just park out of range of the turrets behind a hill or something. But it looks like we're okay. And I'm gonna pull right the frick up to the door here, because walking is for losers. Boom, I'll leave my ship on. So if you don't have a gun at all, the best way for you to do this is just sit up here and wait for the number of hostiles to go down, or wait for some security personnel to die so that you at least have a gun to pick up off the floor in there. I'm gonna just head down. This pistol that I have really sucks, so this basically will be a gun-free playthrough. You can also use your fists, you know, if you really... Whoa. What is that? I'm like... I don't think that's supposed to be like... I think I'm like punching him with my wrists. Anyway. So on Hurston, the guards should be dressed in black and yellow. Oh look, see, one's already dead right there. There's the Ninetales. So don't shoot the black and yellow guys. Okay, not too bad. 3 headshots. So that would be your gun to go pick up right here, which is what I will do. But be careful, because they can just sneak up on you and kill you really fast. So the way I probably will play this is, whoa! I'm getting shot from up top somehow. That's kind of crazy. He missed me though, so that's good. That's a security guy. Don't hang around the security guys for too long, because they can just randomly turn on you and start killing you for no reason. And that sucks. So you also get a crime stat from that, by the way, so you don't want that to happen. You also don't want them sneaking up on you like that. So I'm gonna drop this gun now that it is, and there's a guy just coming out right there. I'm gonna pick up this shotgun. So again, as you can see, it's kind of a dangerous way to do this, but it does work. That's a security guy who just disappeared. I don't recommend doing this as like a consistent, oh, the shotgun actually worked. As a consistent kind of thing, because as you can see, it's very buggy. Who's shooting? He's up there. Hopefully he can't hit me. What I want is this med pen. Yep. Just in case I do get shot. It'll give me some time to heal before I need to find a med gun or something. So be careful when shooting around the security personnel as well, because again, desync, like that's risky because he might just appear in front of my shot randomly, you know? This guy's got cool armor. Whoa, he's got the cape on. That's what we want. That's the good thing about doing these. And you can see up top, there are 3 personnel left. Again, be careful because sometimes that is not accurate. And sometimes it also bugs out where you won't be able to finish the mission. I see one over there. Last guy should be in here. Got 1 shot left, which is worrying. Clear this, and then I will pick up his gun. I'm dropping the guns to just make it a little simpler for the game. Instead of storing them on my back with no backpack on, the game sometimes doesn't like that. So it's cleaner to just drop them. These loot boxes have guns in them as well most of the time, and they're a good place to find resources. But I like walking up to a gun I can see on the ground that's clearly there and not having to worry about you know, what may or may not be in the box and taking extra time in the inventory and whatnot. Where is this last? Oh, there he is. All right, and this up, don't harm allies, objective complete. All right, now we are free to loot about the premises. It is possible. There's just so many bugs in this game. I'm trying to cover all of them that I can think of while showing you how to do this. It's possible for the game to forget that it spawns a mission here for you. The turrets can forget that you're supposed to be here and they can turn on you. Most of the time it doesn't happen, but you know, again, just something that's possible. I find that just equipping stuff straight off the dead guy's body is one of the most effective ways to actually loot them, because sometimes the area is cluttered and it doesn't let you drop. No way! This guy had a Nerf pistol on him. That's sick, dude. Let's go. Nice med gun as well. Now we have weapons and armor. I'm going to drop this SMG because I want the P4. The P4. Okay. Hey. And I'm going to take this sight off because it's not helpful indoors. We can keep it though. So this is the gun that I like to pick up when I'm all done because it's going to be the most prolific, commonly used gun that people carry in the game, and you can always just find magazines for it all the time. Tiger claws, love to see it. Combat knife, why not, you know? If you didn't have a multi-tool, there's a multi-tool. Those arms look terrible, so I will not wear them. Because, you know, most of having fun is looking cool. And I think we look pretty cool. So you want to make sure that you find all those red boxes that we saw earlier, because they do have the best loot in them, and they'll have fancy stuff like railguns and, you know, all that jazz. And you don't want to be missing out on the good stuff. Let's see, I know there was one downstairs. There should be one around here somewhere. I think it's downstairs. Oh, here's one. See, these red boxes have the good stuff. Ooh, luminalia gifts. Look at that. See what I mean? You know, some scopes and stuff. Good stuff to have. Custodian is a great SMG. The longer I'm here, the higher the likelihood someone else will just show up and try to come into this bunker randomly, or be waiting for me outside to grief me. Okay, so once you have the stuff that you want, you just go back up the way you came in. And I would not put my gun away if I were you until I'm about ready to get in my ship. You can even be super tactical and like just be ready, you know, because it's possible people do just wait up here. They do it, you know, they do it. So I'm demonstrating being extra careful here. Most of the time I probably would just sprint out. I'd be semi-careful. Man, look at that. I mean, wow. Look at that frickin' scene right there. So my ship is still on because I left it on. It makes it easy to get away. My shields are already up. All that stuff is good to go. We just lift off, take off, cruise control, go into the map, select Everest Harbor. So normally from here, what I would do is just start doing my thing, going after bounties, you know, hunting people down, doing whatever it is I want to do as a Star Citizen, hauling freight, doing whatever, because now I have the gear that I need to be prepared. But I am going back to Everest Harbor to unbox these luminalia gifts. Luminalia? Luminalia? Luminalia just sounds really close to paraphernalia, which makes me uncomfortable because anytime people are talking about paraphernalia, it's normally referring to something gross or with some sort of a negative connotation. Luminalia sounds much better. A little bit more like a disease, but not as much like some sort of weird something. We have a bogey. It's a constellation Andromeda, which I am not worried about whatsoever since I am in a Claudius. What I'm actually going to do is go for a pad here. I'm not going to actually go into the landing bay. Turn the lights on, shut the door, and turn the lights down low. Every station has pads, by the way, so you can just park here without having to call ATC. Alright, so now we're back at the station. Anything we don't want on us anymore, either anything that's not useful or anything we don't want to lose, stick it back in your local inventory and you'll be good to go. The great thing about, you know, the Ninetales armor is that it's super common and you don't really have to care about losing it because you can always just go get it again for free. Alright, I googled the Luminalia thing and apparently you just sell those. They're worth like 1,000 Alpha UEC, so there's that. Anyway, that's how you get gear in Star Citizen for free. I rarely ever actually buy anything unless it just happens to be more convenient. But especially if you're on a budget, that's how you frickin' do it. And the beauty of it all is that most of the stuff you find, you can sell at commerce terminals. So you can actually make a little bit of money. It's not really a value, it's a valuable career opportunity. Look at this Michelin Man. But it is the case. So this guy's in the full Pembroke cold weather armor set. Look at him. He's so fat. It's hilarious. Alright, well, thanks for watching. I hope you have a good time going to get your free stuff. I hope you're enjoying the verse, and I hope to see you out there. I will see you guys later.